inaugurates projects in Enugu, commends the governor for good governance.
And you are demonstrating that commitment, irrevocable commitment to human development.
Borno State government subsidizes price of petrol for farmers affected by Boko Haram insurgency. Masini community in Kebbi State appeals for assistance after assault by bandits. Hello and welcome to the News Desk at 3 on NTA News 24. I am Chinenye Ngui. Many thanks for joining us. President Bola Tinubu has commended Governor Peter Amba of Enugu State for his commitment to development and good governance with the various projects executed within his first 2 years in office. The President, on a one-day walking visit to Enugu, inaugurated the projects cutting across education, health and infrastructure executed by the state government. State House correspondent Musbao Dan Wahab reports.
Enugu received President Bola Tinubu on his first working trip in 2025. Governor Peter Amba, in his first 18 months in office, has delivered some developmental projects enough to earn the presidential visit. The people of the state too certainly delighted to have the president on this mission.
I thank you very much.
The governor made further statements on his commitments toward providing adequate security in the state with a state-of-the-art command and control center, as well as 150 patrol vehicles with AI-embedded surveillance cameras.
And say to the glory of God Almighty,
President Tinubu also inaugurated the Enugu Smart Green School, one of the 30 completed and equipped out of the 260 under construction across wards of the state. Other projects include 90 completed urban roads in the state capital, 60 completed and equipped Type 2 primary healthcare centers out of the 260 under construction, as well as the completed multiple auditorium international conference center in Enugu. At the Governor's Lodge, the President addressed a gathering of leaders in the state. For him, political affiliation does not matter, but commitment to general development, which he says Governor Peter Amba has demonstrated with his futuristic projects.
And you are demonstrating that commitment, irrevocable commitment to human development. Please continue to cooperate and collaborate with your son, brother, friend here, who is really committed to pushing the development of Enugu State and be a good symbol of southeastern state.
At the national level, the President expressed his dedication to the process of building a country that all Nigerians would be proud of.
This house, we must build it to satisfy our immediate need, which is not going to be enough yet, but our tomorrow too. That is why the removal of the fuel subsidy was necessary. You cannot spend the future of generations yet unborn in advance.
Governor Peter Amba has an ultimate goal of growing the economy from the current 4.4 billion naira to 30 billion naira, and he believes these projects are fundamental towards achieving the targets.
For Your Excellency, all these infrastructural developments are largely possible because of the bold initiatives you have taken, the courageous pronouncements you made in order to free up funds for development, and with the support and the unwavering commitment of the security agencies, the police, the DSS, the Army. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to announce that we no longer observe sit at home in Enugu.
President Bola Tinubu is back in Lagos after the working visit. In Lagos, Musbah Wahab, NT News.
The Borno State government has subsidized sale of petrol to farmers in communities affected by Boko Haram insurgency in Bama local government. Governor Babagana Zulum announced the subsidy in Bama town when he flagged off the distribution of farm inputs to over 5,000 farmers who are displaced by Boko Haram insurgents. Farm inputs distributed to farmers in the area include 2,000 bags of NPK blend fertilizer, 1,000 units of water pumps and sprayers, 620 gasoline pumps. Others include 380 units of solar water pumps, 620 units of gasoline pumps, 800 rolls of 2-inch flexible hose, and 1,000 liters of pesticides and seeds, among other items. The governor said a liter of petrol sold between 1,000 and 1,200 naira in Maiduguri will be subsidized to the farmers for 600 naira to alleviate the financial burdens faced by farmers in communities that have suffered economic and infrastructural destruction due to years of conflict. Governor Zulum emphasized that a similar initiative implemented in Damasak, Moba local government area last year has significantly increased food production and improved livelihoods. The long-awaited reconstruction of the Koko-Mahuta-Dabai Road in Kebbi State is set to commence before the end of January 2025. Governor Nasir Idris of Kebbi State disclosed this while meeting with the Zulu and Yoruba communities in Birnin Kebbi at the Government House. Correspondent Abdul Jalil Mohammed Bawa has more.
The popular Koko-Mahuta-Dabai route has been in deplorable condition for ages, especially for its potholes that can turn a 2 to 3 hours journey into a grueling 6 hours ordeal. However, relief is on the horizon as Governor Nasir Idris has secured approval from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to complete the mega project in 2025, demonstrating their commitment to fulfilling campaign promises.
The period of politics has ended. We are now in governance. So now it is looking to people's problem and way of solving them.
The news has sent waves of excitement throughout the state, particularly among people of Zulu and the southern region, who have expressed their gratitude through a spokesperson.
That road has also been awarded, and we are very happy for that.
The governor also met with the Yoruba community in Birnin Kebbi.
Us about our home, and they are about 1 month we will mention. And then you already promised about that hall now.
Looking ahead in 2025, Governor Idris is optimistic and has envisioned a year of empowerment and human development for the state. In Birnin Kebbi, Abdul Jalil Mohammed Bawa, NTA News.
The personal assistant to the President on Constituency Affairs, Khadijat Omotayo Karim, is assuring Nigerians that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will continue to use every means to interface with the people to capture their yearnings and aspirations in his surge to fix the country. This is as the President inaugurates her office in Lagos to provide opportunities for constructive dialogue, to foster collaboration and drive in progress on issues that are germane to the overall well-being of Nigerians.
This milestone represents commitment to serving our communities and ensuring that our voices are heard at the highest level of government. As personal assistant to the President on Constituency Affairs, I am dedicated to bringing the gap between communities and the federal government. My office will provide a platform for you to share your concerns, ideas, and feedback, ensuring that your voice are represented.
Because you really get to get to the grass, and that's why you get to the grass is for us to have where people can take their complaints.
I know the president, she's a woman, her word is her bond.
The desires of constituencies are different, and she makes them understand. She engages them, and now bringing it home, I feel very elated.
Members of the constituents picked from various wards were also empowered with a sum of 200,000 naira each to support their businesses.
When they called me 3 days ago, you are invited. I said, okay, I will try. But when I saw this thing, I really appreciate.
I work as a cobbler. I never expected this, but Honorable Khadija Atgari surprised me to support my business. God bless her.
I've been expecting this to enlarge my business, but thanks be to God that He has helped me.
And I'm so grateful to God, because this will go a long way in assisting me and my business.
Bauchi State Government has inaugurated the first batch of 500 cadets and marshal of the State Roads Traffic Agency, Barota. Governor Bala Mohammed, while speaking at the passing out parade of the newly recruited personnel, says the establishment of the agency is to complement the efforts of conventional traffic law enforcement agencies. Awal Abdullahi reports.
This is the official passing out parade of the newly recruited personnel of the Bauchi State Road Traffic Agency after undergoing regimental training and induction course on traffic management. Governor Bala Mohammed says over 2,000 unemployed youth have been engaged in the agency, which has the responsibility of arresting road traffic violators to ensure smooth traffic flow across the states.
Let me at this time draw the attention of the cadets and marshals of Barota that they have been entrusted with the power to enforce the law in accordance with international best practice. Their duties are to serve as peacemakers, educators, and protectors of public safety and interests. As the government will ensure that you will continue to be trained and retrained and be provided with vehicles and communication systems to perform your duties effectively.
One of the cardinal initiatives of the Federal Road Safety Elite Agency in Traffic Management is to ensure that traffic management is established at all levels of government.
They have undergone 21 rigorous training and induction courses, not only on traffic laws, but on morals and good conduct with the general public while on duty.
The event featured a decoration of the newly recruited officers. In Bauchi, Awal Abdullahi, NTA News.
You're watching the news desk at 3 on NTA News 24. We'll take a break here. More reports when we return. Do stay.
A good TV station means different things to different people. What made NTA stand out for you in 2024?
Babu shakka, babu wani gidan talabijin a ƙasar nan da ke nuna al'adu kamar yadda gidan talabijin na ƙasa wato NTA ke nunawa.
Kò sí ibikíbi tí ẹ wà ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tí ẹ ò lè wo ilé-iṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣàn ìjọba àpapọ̀ NTA kétékété kódà kò fi abúlé wa.
Standard NTA Bàtàrú Ọ̀pá Ọ̀kadìwọ̀ Ọ̀kọ̀lá NTA Kàlẹ́sà.
Information, outstanding performance, NTA Galaxy.
For decades, we've towered high with sponsors as partners and viewers as pillars. And as we reach 2024 forward, we welcome you to a superlative 2025 because at NTA, you can't beat the reach. Oh, NTA say thank you.
Thanks for staying on. The people of Natsini village are reeling from a devastating attack by unknown gunmen, leaving a trail of destruction and despair in its wake. In the aftermath of the assault, villagers are urgently appealing to authorities for assistance. Abubakar reports.
The attack on Natsini village has sent shockwaves throughout the region, highlighting the need for increased security measures and support for the affected community. Eyewitnesses described the attack as brutal and dramatic as gunshots were heard all over the community, with many residents fleeing at the hour of the attack, which claimed the lives of 2 policemen patrolling on the highway.
It happened in the night. They took us unaware. We just had gunshots. We seriously panicked, hearing what was happening to our neighbors. Here in my hamlet alone, they took 100 cows and 5 sheep.
The village of Natsini, Muhammad Bello Magaji, stated that the bandits took away over 500 livestock from the community. He also commended the state government and the Emir of Argun for their immediate response to the tragic event and their commitment to restoring peace among the people living in the community.
We believe this government is the government of the people, and they will do the needful.
As the people of Natsini community struggle to come to terms with the devastation, they remain hopeful that their cries for help will be heard. Meanwhile, the Kebbi State Commissioner of Police, Bello Sani, has visited the community for an on-the-spot assessment. He disclosed that the police has recovered some of the cows, adding that the police are still on the trail of the suspect, whom he alleged are the Laprawa sect. The Commissioner of Police also at the palace to commiserate with the Emir of Argungu, Ismaila Muhammad Mera. In Argungu, Abubakar, NTA News.
The police operatives attached to the Imo State Command have successfully rescued 4 kidnapped hostages in Umokane Ohaji local government area of Imo State. Acting on a distress call, the operatives located the kidnappers' hideout and engaged them in a gun battle, neutralizing 2 suspects. The operation also led to the safe release of the victims and the recovery of arms and ammunition. Similarly, police operatives in Ebonyi State have arrested 17 suspects in a Nohia Eating village, Afibo local government area, for the gruesome murder of Urumchi Okorocha. The deceased was accused of alleged witchcraft and was lynched by an angry mob who took the law into their hands. Despite police efforts to intervene, the mob had already killed and burnt Mr. Okorocha before the operatives arrived. Meanwhile, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Ebetokun, has condemned the act of jungle justice and urged citizens to report suspected crimes to the authorities rather than resorting to unlawful actions. Nigeria Police Force has dismissed claims circulating on the social media that a Deputy Commissioner of Police in Kaduna State was arrested for supplying firearms to bandits and kidnappers. Police spokesperson ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, in a statement, says the individual in the circulated image is not a serving officer and that the image has been in the Internet archive since 2019. He said the individual in question is Kingsley Udoyen, a civilian who was detained by the Akwa Ibom State Police Command on January 2nd, 2019, for posing as an Assistant Commissioner of Police. Adejobi disclosed that Udoyen, at the time of his arrest, had been using fake police credentials to defraud and intimidate the public. He added that items recovered from Udoyen's residence included an unlicensed English pistol, portraits of various police ranks, and other incriminating materials. The Nigerian Air Force says it remains resolute in maintaining a swift response to security challenges in the country as an integral part of the ongoing Operation Fasanyama and other joint security efforts. This was at the base socio-cultural activities held to commemorate the end of successful operational year 2024 at the 013 Quick Response Force of the Nigerian Air Force Base, Mina, Niger State. Mercy Fagui reports.
The 013 Quick Response Force of Nigerian Air Force Mina-based social cultural activities BASA, which was devoid of regimentation, brought together officers and their families, as well as people of the host community in a relaxed atmosphere to celebrate the end of an eventful and successful operational year 2024, while strategizing for the new year. The event, honored by the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, showcased the rich and diverse cultural heritage of Nigeria, as well as create an avenue to appreciate personnel for their efforts, resilience, and dedication to their constitutional responsibility of defending the nation's sovereignty and territorial integrity.
Having checked through what we did for the year 2024, we are committed to more activities to fight insurgency and banditry in the country coming into 2025.
Niger State Governor was represented at the engagement.
The security and welfare of the citizens is the primary responsibility of the government, and the resources will always be available for them to carry out their responsibilities.
The socio-cultural activities showcased Nigeria's diverse dishes, featured award to the deserving personnel in different fields under the Air Force jurisdiction. Imina, Messi, Fabi, NT News.
Islamic scholar Yahya Abdullahi Pandogari urges parents to inculcate the fundamental principles and recitation of the Holy Quran in their children. The scholar, who made the call during a Quranic walima in Jua, Abuja, says it is necessary to further ensure a godly and better future generation for the country.
Since you cannot say, how can you serve him? It is through his holy book, Al-Quran, which is revealed through Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the lesson of Allah be upon him. So you know God Almighty, you serve him by knowing his holy book, what all it entails, the injunctions, how to live on earth.
Male adults who participated in the Quranic walima, including Director, Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Haruna Ibrahim, expressed gratitude to Allah for the opportunity.
We have to write the Quran with us, even though not top head, we copy it. But that will encourage us to teach our children, to teach our society, because he was telling us that after this graduation, we can also open our school.
It will improve my knowledge to know how to read Quran, inshallah.
You're still watching the News Desk at 3 on NTA News 24. Here is a quick look at our top stories. President Tinubu inaugurates projects in Enugu, commends the governor for good governance.
And you are demonstrating that commitment, irrevocable commitment to human development.
Borno State government subsidizes price of petrol for farmers affected by Boko Haram insurgency. Atsini community in Kebbi State appeals for assistance after assault by bandits. Welcome back. Let's now join our sports desk for some highlights.
Spanish club Valencia announced the signing of Nigeria forward Umar Sadiq. Sadiq joined Valencia on a 6-month loan deal from another La Liga outfit, Real Sociedad. The Los Ches have the option to make the move permanent at the end of the season. New manager Carlos Corberán will hope his arrival will help boost the team's chances of escaping relegation. Sadiq scored 4 goals in 35 league appearances for Real Sociedad. In Turkey, Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen was on target as he scored a goal in Galatasaray's 2-1 win with Vakotsepe in Saturday's Super League clash. The Nigerian international, who was making his 12th appearance for Galatasaray, has scored 10 goals and bagged 3 assists this ongoing season. He netted the opening goal in the 10th minute after converting a penalty to the delight of the home supporters.
Osimhen geliyor. Victor Osimhen gol! Galatasaray öne geçiyor Göztepe karşısında. Gol Victor Osimhen!
That concludes the news desk. I'm Chinenye Nwoye.
Advertising your goods and services on the right channel gives you an edge over your competitors. NTA News 24 has all the platforms for your target audience. With our digital format and wide range, we can reach your customers in next to no time. We are eager to promote your business, goods and services. So, partner with us for a very rewarding business experience. For more information, please call or visit our office at NTA Headquarters, Area 11, Garki, Abuja. NTA News 24. News and more news.